Hello, good morning dear students. I am Mrs. Reena Barid, your English teacher. Welcome back to the session of Direct Indirect once again. This is my first lecture this is my second lecture, and in the first lecture we have seen all the rules of converting direct speech into indirect speech in general, and now in this particular video I am going to explain you all these rules in detail. Look here, rules of conversion of direct into indirect. Let us see these rules once again. That day I explained you 8 rules. Now we have to go through the 5 again. Let us revise once those 3 which I have not mentioned here. First one is, while changing, look at this example. While changing this direct speech into indirect speech, what we have to do? The first rule number 1, remove this comma, right? As you can see here, it is removed here. Second rule, as soon as you remove this comma, we have to introduce one conjunction, particularly in assertive sentences. Assertives and imperatives, interrogatives all take different rules. While going in detail, I am going to explain you that also. So here, as soon as we remove the comma, we introduce a conjunction that. Third rule, remove these inverted commas. As you can see, I haven't put here in the indirect speech commas have been removed. So these are the 3 other rules other than these 5. Now let us come to these one by one. Changes in the reporting verb. In the first lecture, children, I have also mentioned that you have to divide the sentence into 2 parts. You can break up the sentence from here, before or after the comma. This first part is called the reporting verb part. It contains a subject, verb, and also it can have an object, which is the listener. Here, this portion which is covered with an inverted commas is called the reported speech, or in short we can also put it as RS. RS means reported speech, and RV you can use the abbreviation for reporting verb. Now this reported speech, while changing from direct to indirect, there are so many rules that only we are going to see in this particular lecture. Now changes in the reporting verb. The first one says that this reporting verb also carries certain changes. I have made, as you can see, I have made a chart here. Rules of changing the reporting verb. Before this, let us look at the above example. See here, she says. Here, says is the reporting verb. I am going home. Here, says is the reporting verb. It will not be changed because it does not contain any object, or the listener is not mentioned after the reporting verb. So, says will remain says. Second example, said. It is in the past tense. This one was in the present. This is in the past tense. Said is in the past, second form. So here we will not change it because there is no listener or object after it. Okay, as I told you in the first lecture that I am going to brief you these rules in the form of a chart so that it will be easy for you to learn and remember. Look here. I have made this chart. Rules of changing the reporting verb. Now this is contained of your reporting verb part, and this will be in the reported speech. This change you have to make in the reporting speech while changing from direct into indirect narration. Look here. If it contains say or says in the reporting verb, in the direct speech, how will you change it into indirect? Say or says will not change. This reporting verb is in the present tense plural, present tense singular, it will not change. Second, say to will change into tell. Says to, if it to is there, it will be changed into tell, and says to will change into tells. Means if there is s in say, it tell will also carry s. If there is no s in say, tell will not carry any s. Now after this, third one. The third sub rule, if it is in the past tense, reporting verb is in the past tense, said will remain said. Said will not change. If there is a said to in the direct narration in reporting verb. Again, we have to remove this to and said will change into told. Right? Present tense is covered, past tense is covered. Now, two more changes with the future. Look here. In the future, if it is will or shall say, will or shall say will change into nothing. It will remain the same. Will or shall say, it will not change. If it is will, shall, say, to. If to is there, again we have to make it will or shall tell. Will or shall tell. Clear? So these were the rules of making changes into the reporting verb. Okay, I'm going to rub it out and proceed towards the next rule. Next is changes in the tense. It is a major change. Here only maximum students they make mistakes. Look over here. Rules of changing the tense. Now, before going further, just observe this sentence again. Here she says, I am going home. Look at the verb. Okay, helping verb and going main verb. Now in the indirect speech, she says that she is going home. Am is being changed into is. Going is the same. ing form will not change. Helping verb only changes if there is a helping verb with ing form. So am is changed into is. Do you observe some change? Yes. So this only we are going to learn in the change in the tenses. In the reporting verb, if there is a simple present tense, in the direct speech, if there is simple present tense, in the reported speech. Let me change this heading. Here direct speech. Here indirect. Indirect speech or narration. Look here. If it is, children be careful. Tense portion is covered in the reported speech part. If there is simple present tense, in the reported speech, it will change into simple past. Simple present tense will change into simple past tense. Second, present continuous. If the reported speech contains present continuous tense, it will be changed into past continuous tense in the indirect speech. Third of the present perfect tense. If the reported speech is in the present perfect tense, it will be changed into past perfect tense in the reported speech. Next, if it is present perfect continuous tense, in the reported speech, direct speech, it will be changed into past perfect continuous tense in the indirect speech. So means the summary is that all the present tenses in the direct narration will change into the respective past tense in the indirect narration. Respective means if it is simple present, it will change into simple past. It doesn't mean simple present you can change any past tense. No. Present continuous will change into the respective past continuous only. Only continuous of the past. Present perfect will take only past perfect in the indirect, and present perfect continuous will be changed into past perfect continuous. Now you may ask, what about the past tense, ma'am? So there, that also I'll brief you. Look here. If there is simple past tense in the direct speech, okay, what you will do? You will change it into past perfect tense. Leave the continuous, leave one, and it will change into alternate. Simple past tense in the reported speech, in the direct narration, it will change into past perfect tense in the indirect narration. Now second, if it is past continuous, if the tense is past continuous tense, it will change into again alternate, leave one, leave the past perfect and change it into the last one, past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous tense. So these were the rules of changing present and past tense. Now let us see the future. Let us see what happens if the reported speech of the direct narration contains future tense. If it is future tense, shall will change into should, will change into would or should, can into could, may into might, and so on. Okay, means if the reported speech of the direct narration contains shall, means future tense, it will be changing into only shall will change into should, will change into would or should, can into could, may into might, and this way will proceed further. Okay, so here ends the changes in the tense of reported speech. Now let us see the third. The third one is changes in the subject of reported speech. Means, children, you can brief these two changes, the third one and the fourth one, that is changes in the subject and object, as changes in the pronoun. Okay, changes in person pronoun. Rules of changing the subject. Let us deal it separately so that things will be very clear to you how the pronoun changes. Rules of changing the subject of reported speech. Number 1. Okay, go through the same example here. She says, I am going home. Now this is the reported speech. Which is our subject here? Subject is I. Okay, means you have to change the pronouns. Clear? Pronouns can be categorized into 3 persons. These pronouns can be into 3 persons. First person, second person, and third person. This, if, now what are the first persons? That also we can mention I and we. I and we. If there is I here or we, she says, we are going home. How it will be changed? I will change into, okay, you can say both these first persons will change according to the subject. According to the subject. If it is second person you, it will change according to the second person is you, it will change according to the listener of the reporting verb or object of the reporting verb, according to the object. Third person includes he, she, it, they, or any names, relations. Clear? All these third persons will not change. Clear? They will remain the same. Will not change. As in the above example, let us put the third person and see. If we say, she says, he is going home. Right? So, how it will be changed? She says that he is going home. Clear? So, this way the third persons in the subject of the reported speech will not change. One more thing, let me make you very clear, dear students, that if the reporting verb, look here, if this reporting verb is in the present or future tense, if the reporting verb is in the present or future tense, we will not make any changes in the tense in the reported speech. I repeat once again, if the reporting verb is in the present or future tense, then the tense of the reported speech will not change. The tense will remain the same, only the tense. Other changes like changes in the pronoun, changes in the subject, changes in the object, changes in the words indicating nearness, all changes we have to make. But only the tense will not change. You can see here, am going, present continuous. In the indirect narration, it is going. No change in the tense. It is again present continuous. According to this subject, we have to put the helping verb. But the tense is the same. That is present continuous. Clear? Now, object. Let us see the changes in the object of the reporting verb. How? Reported speech. For example, it is, I will tell you. So here the or, I give you my book. I give you. Object of the verb give is you. So it will change. She says to Mohan, I will give you. Look at this example. She says to Mohan, I will give you my book. I will give you my book. Look at this particular sentence. Here, says reporting verb contains an object, Mohan. Here and here also there is an object or listener, I will give you. So this is the object we are telling. It is the object in the reported speech. How it will change? It will change according to the listener or object of the reporting verb. This is the reporting verb. This is the object. So how we will change it? She says to Mohan. It will change into she tells Mohan. She tells Mohan that, look here, I, person pronoun, first person will change according to the subject. Just now we have seen. So she tells Mohan that she will change into, no. Here it is present tense. This tense will not change. She will give. This you will change according to the listener. Mohan is a boy or a man. So she will give him my, again first person according to she, so my will become her. Book will not change. So what will be your answer? She tells Mohan that she will give him her book. Okay, so this is your answer. Now this way we are going to change the object of the reported speech. Now the last one is changes in words indicating nearness of time or place. Look over here, children. Certain words are there like she says, I go there, or I am going there. Now the last rule, changes in words indicating nearness. changes in the words indicating nearness related to time and position. Here certain words are there. Look here. If it is here, HEI here means at this place, it will change into the word of harness, that is there, means at that place. If it is ago, here relates to position or place, ago relates to time. Ago will change into before, yes, thus, time again, thus will change into so. This way we have to make the changes. If certain words are there related to time or like today, today will change into this day or the same day. The same day. Same way, in place of today, if it is tonight, it will be changed into the same night. If it is tomorrow, tomorrow means what? The day coming or the next day. Tomorrow will be changing to the next day or the following day. The following day or the day after. The day after. For example, here she says, I am going home tomorrow. She says that she is going home the day after. She is going home the next day. She is going home the following day. This way. If it is yesterday, what does yesterday means? The day which is already gone one day before. So yesterday will change into the previous day or the day before. Clear? This way we have to make changes in the words indicating nearness of time or place. That's all in this second lecture of direct and indirect. I wind up my class here. You have to revise this, watch this video again and again, try to make notes and learn it. In the next class, we are going to discuss some exercises. Thank you.